podium, please, like we asked earlier. Hands on podium. Not in your pocket. Okay?
They're not in my pocket.
You did have them in your pocket.
I did.
Yes, you did. Alright, begin.
Okay. The world is full of joy, hope, strength, and smart people. Sometimes the world will put you to the test. These tests will show you your limits in the world and what you have to do in the world. Sometimes they will, sadly, kill you. It depends on how high the level is, so it could kill you if you're not as strong as you can be for it. This book shows the proof about the test you will face and how this was a test and was an obstacle that mattered on life and death. There will always be those happy times when they're not there, and they won't be there, and those obstacles and tests won't be there unless they're very, very small. The book Night shows that life will test you in your strength, your hope, and your mind. We all have strength that we use to keep ourselves and others going, but sometimes we are tested and it can be taken away. On page 110, how do you say his name? Eleazar's father says, "I can't go on, my son. Give me some water." He lost all his strength, and so he could not go on. He wasn't strong enough for those tests, which led to his death. A lot of people have this, and they say they're not strong. But the thing is, if you can be strong enough, as long as you believe in it, that you are. Then there's also those who have all their strength and can overcome these obstacles and these tests. On page 112, Eleazar says that I did not weep, and it pained me that I could not weep. To me, that shows that he was strong, but was barely strong, because when you're sad, sometimes some people say that means weakness. But those who are sad and do not weep, maybe that makes you weaker. Hope, and then there's also hope, which is a strong thing, the strongest out of all of them. Your hope is controlled by only you, but if you believe that it's not under your control, and that anyone or anything could destroy it, then these tests will be harder for you. Eleazar said, "Here or elsewhere, what did it matter? Die today or die tomorrow, or die tomorrow, or die later?" Eleazar had lost his hope, and he did not have any more hope to live on. Same basically thing. He didn't care about where or when he died. All he knew was that he will die, and it doesn't matter, because he gave up all his hope, and he just threw it away and didn't care, thinking they took it when really he threw it.
You okay? Did you throw your hope too?
Maybe.
Okay, don't worry, bring it back, get your strength, go back to hope.
Okay, people gave in like him, but there's also those who kept it and were stronger. Eliezer said on page 114, the underground of the camp had made a decision not to abandon the Jews and prevent their liquidation. This resistance had hope that the Jews would live, not just die, like the Germans hoped it would. I don't know, was it the Germans or was it him? The other guy. Okay.
Nazi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't want to say it.
It's okay to say Nazi.
Well, I know. I did thought it was going to be like, if I said Hitler.
It's fine. It's your thought.
Alright. Okay, yeah, and their hope is strong, and it will most likely save your life, but all you need to do is hold on to it. The human mind is strong, but can be most likely persuaded. Defending it is important because the mind is what can make you live or die, and for some people holds your hope. On page 94, a kid said I'm afraid. I'm afraid they'll break my violin. I brought it with me. The kid in the book loved to play the violin, but the thing was, he thinks he has it when in the story it says that they took everything from you during that time. So I think he went a little crazy, or maybe he didn't. I don't know. Our mind is what sets you from normal, crazy, insane, and lunatic. If you have the strength to lift yourself up and have hope that tomorrow will be better, then you can make your mind strong. It is what makes you strong. It is what makes you strong. We can protect our minds if we don't give into the weakness. Don't let them destroy it from your mind. Those people that had their minds strong and wanted to be free from them were probably the ones that actually did escape. The world will test you in your strength, faith, and brain. Your strength is what you need most out of the three, because that's the thing that will put you up more than any of them. But it's also like your weapon. It's like a sword. You can fight with it. Your faith is powerful. It can make you most likely one of the most invincible people. Faith is most powerful thing I have ever seen, and it will keep you on going in these obstacles and tests. Your mind is after hope the strongest. The brain is is basically an armor that you wear to protect yourself. And the ones who will survive are the ones who see the world and do things different. They're what I call the crazy people, who will survive during these tests. Done.